Okay, so good day, everybody. So let us now begin our journey with these activities. I call it as share it or keep it. So the directions is you need to read each statement carefully and decide whether the information is okay to be shared or should be kept confidential. Number one, a coworker's phone number. Okay, so what's your answer? Share it or keep it? Of course, you need to keep it. The time school ends. Okay, the answer is share it. The trade secret of the company, of course, keep it. The list of books in the school library, share it. Okay, one's medical record, keep it. The marketing strategies of your company, of course, you need to keep it. Now, the question here is why do you think some information should not be shared publicly? Okay, so it is because some information should not be shared publicly because it can cause harm. No, it can also violate privacy and of course be misused. So what do you call the practice no, of protecting information from being shared with those who are not authorized to know it? Okay, so that practice is what we call confidentiality. So let us now talk about confidentiality using the description or definition according to Data Privacy Act of 2012 or Republic Act of 10173. So according to this Republic Act, it refers to the legal obligation of data controllers or processors to protect personal information from unauthorized access, processing, or disclosure. So it's very clear that it is the legal obligation of the data controllers or processors. Sino-sino ba to? So if you are considered as data controllers or processors, it means you are the what we call data decision maker in your company. So you are the person who decides how and why data is used. So your legal obligation is to protect those information from these three aspects: unauthorized access, processing, or disclosure. So let's dive in to further understand confidentiality. Let us now talk about the types of confidential information. Of course, the first one is the personal information. So in short, this information identifies or relates to specific individual or it is any details that can identify a person. For example, full name, address, contact number, date, or birth. It could be your SSS number, tax identification, tax identification number, your bank account, credit cards, so on and so forth. Next, medical health information. So as you can see, these details are about a person's physical or mental health. So you're not allowed to share any information related to a person's health status, treatments, or even his or her medical history. Next, financial information. Of course, we are not allowed to share information about finances that must be kept private or information about a person's or organization's money matter. Examples are the following: the bank statements or balances, investment portfolios, salary details, or even loans and credit reports. Next, business corporate information. So these are information, very sensitive information about your company. No, it this information no, is related to the operation or even strategies or secret of your company. That's why you need to keep this secret. Okay, so we have your trade secrets, formula, business strategies or marketing plans, client or customer list, contracts and agreements, even though I'm sorry. So intellectual property is also included, no, as part of business or corporate information. So under intellectual property are the patents, no? These are inventions or new processes, copyrights, no? Those original creative works, trademarks, no? The brand names, logos, or symbols are not actually allowed, no, to disclose the process or even, no, the methods, everything about this intellectual property. So it should be kept, no, in private or within, no, those authorized person lang. Next, legal professional information. So information protected by law or professional ethics. So these are this information not connected to legal cases or agreements. So these are the examples. Next, we have digital IT related information. So these are data stored electronically that needs protection. Okay, so these are example natin dito are the following: login credentials and passwords, internal database. So internal database or databases, including here are inventories, employee records, even software or code. Now, these are considered as confidential information. So let us further expand our knowledge about confidentiality, no, by sharing the measures should be taken to secure confidential data at work. Ano kaya, no? Yung mga measures or strategies or methods, no, or practice, no, that should help us, no, secure this confidential data. The first one is we have here what we call work information destruction policy. So it is a set of written principles that guide how to properly dispose of information and of course mode of disposal for each data category. So again, it is a principle, a written guide, so that everybody will be use it, not to secure or protect the data. It should be written and it should be the policy of the company or organization. So this is to ensure and secure your the data, no, or confidential information about the company. Second one is a clean desk policy. Are you aware of the term PLAYGO? Diba sa canteen yung clean as you go? So, meron din tayo dito, no? Na tinatawag na clean desk policy. So, same context siya, same policy, no? That you need to clean your desk, no? Before going home. Okay? You need to make sure that all files that files that have confidential information should be kept in a secure place or cabinet. Before you leave the office, make sure that the workspace is really clean. No, in terms of files containing confidential information. Next, include this what we call NDC, no? Or NDA, non-disclosure clause or non-disclosure agreement, no? As part of your employment agreement that both parties should sign, this particular non-disclosure clause or agreement, no? You need to write down there, no? Or write down all or list down all the agreement with regards to the what you call protection, no, of the confidential information in the company. And it should be, no, um, be your legal obligation in the company, and it should be you need to affix signature, no, for this particular clause or agreement. Okay, so that's all, no, for today. So I hope that you learned something, no, from today's discussion. That's all. Goodbye.